Alright guys, we don't come again. This is about VDM. Very dark man. We have 2 videos here. These 2 videos that we have for you guys. One, very dark man attack Ruben Abati of Arise. Then 2, very dark man, he voice don't reach where Onyema dey. Number 1, when I remember saying very dark man come out the other day to talk, he talk about our girls whether they transport or whether they sponsor go outside Nigeria for prostitution. He speak out. In fact, he even give money for this matter, 20 million naira, to support the bodies that can able to bring back our girls, make the carry them come Nigeria. Now, because a very dark man talk at that time, because they talk, the result don't they come out. Onyema, the CEO of APIS, don't come out and don't carry a plane, a big plane for free. May they go take back our guests come back home. Now, not say this will not be the first time where Onyema they do all these things. Onyema have always been there. This one a private citizen. A private man is not part of the government. He have never been part of the government. He's always doing this. But my main concern here now say, now because a very dark man talk, now make someone like Onyema hear his voice. When we go to talk for this platform, say do they talk, do they this? You have to speak. Social media platform, in fact, social media as a whole is helping us, especially Nigerians. In Nigeria or outside Nigeria right now, because we don't have government, we don't have anybody we can cry to. On this video, you'll be listening to very dark man attack Ruben Abati, because Ruben Abati fair attack and compare with Portable. But I would like you guys to watch this video concerning how very dark man say attack Ruben Abati, or how Ruben Abati first attack him, comparing him with Portable. In fact, now big thing I want to watch, so but make we watch all of them together.
Following the outcry raised by activist Martin Soshe, popularly known as Very Dark Man, who highlighted the plight of young Nigerian girls trafficked to Ivory Coast, the chairman of Air Peace Airlines, Dr. Onyema, over the weekend pledged to repatriate the girls free of charge, offering free flights, medical care, and support services. In a press statement, Dr. Onyema condemned the inhumane act of trafficking young Nigerian girls globally and called for collective action, urging the Nigerian embassy in Côte d'Ivoire to identify and gather the victims for repatriation. Onyema further appealed to the federal government to take responsibility for their rehabilitation and education. I mean, this is such a laudable cause by Air Peace Airlines. I mean, this is not the first time that we are seeing that they've always come into the aid of Nigerians, be it, in Sudan, South Africa. We have seen this sort of repatriation. So kudos to them. I know that the airline plans to send the girls to Duchess International Hospital in Ikeja for free medical examinations and treatment. Let me take some tweets, because obviously there was, conversation on social media as regards, especially with the responsibility of the federal government. We took this story last week. This is from Michael, who wrote, "Great initiative by Air Peace. This act of compassion and responsibility towards our trafficked girls is truly commendable. It's heartwarming to see corporate entities step up to address such a critical humanitarian issue. Thank you, Air Peace." Another user wrote, "The Nigerian government should really be ashamed that a private individual is doing all this. All those politicians, all they know is embezzlement of funds. And yet some Nigerians will come out to side them and cascade VDM. Some Nigerians don't really deserve the internet." I mean, we did see this attack on Very Dark Man, who we applaud, really, because he actually went out there with his own personal funds, did the investigation, and now we have, you know, a private entity like AirPeace saying that he is ready to bring the girls back. Without VDM, we will not have known the story. I mean, of course, Arise highlighted the issue as well here on the show.
I believe it's John F. Kennedy who said that it's not what my country can do for me, but what I can do for my country. I paraphrase, and I think it's beautiful to see patriots. Patriots are people who do not wait for the system to work. They're people who step forward in a time of need where they can see that there's an intervention, a change that they can make. They do it without looking for reward, without looking for favor. And so for that, to AirPeace, to Very Dark Man, they need to be congratulated and emulated as well. In our own little jurisdictions, there's a contribution that we can make, and I hope that we can. However, the fundamental issues still need to be addressed.
Absolutely.
There is the issue of porous borders that needs to be highlighted. When we look at these young girls who are being trafficked across the border, there's the issue of course, insecurity, poverty. This is multifaceted. And until we see the root cause of these types of scourges being addressed, we're not going to move forward. So also, as much as we have patriotic Nigerians who are ready to come and advocate and look for solutions, we also need to be patriotic enough to find lasting, sustainable solutions. Look at the vulnerability of those young girls. Can't tell how old they are, but they're certainly not teenagers based off of what I see. Mm-hmm. What becomes of their futures? Yes, they shall be rehabilitated and so forth, but we need to build a country where we're not constantly rehabilitating people from the trauma of Nigeria happening to them. Absolutely. Very, very important. Very quickly, Oji, I know you want to move on very quickly before we go. I just want to touch on transparency and how important it is for our leaders to be transparent. I think most people celebrated that this, you know, all of the files concerning this case with the president is being published, and all things are being redacted because it speaks to the issue of transparency and how important it is to accountability. Donald Trump yesterday publicized his medical report. They even showed his cholesterol levels, they showed his blood pressure, there was his white blood cell count. It was all there. And it's nothing, we've never seen anything like it before. So I love transparency, even going to that stage where if we can see our leaders' medical reports published as well, that's the level of transparency that we'd like to get.
I mean, I like that point.
Currently.
It may, you never know.
What is me?
I
personally started the charge for every presidential candidate to release their medical reports. Nobody listened. I challenge all of them again.
Well, let's go back to the story of, you know, AirPeace. And, you know, I'd like to just really commend the airline. Rotus, you have a quick comment.
I mean, 27 million people are trafficked each year, according to the U.S. State Department, right? And which are the countries that come up? You have Afghanistan, Djibouti, Cambodia, Myanmar. You know, if you are a parent and you guard your child, right? Mm-hmm. You're not going to let your child. There's 20 million children out of school in Nigeria. So there is a system here that has to be decentralized to the state level, where we have to, you know, look at the issues of poverty, look at the issues of, you know, insecurity and so on, that allows trafficking to happen. Kudos to AirPeace. So they're already giving him props and on
your
YouTube.
Live stream,
Shout out to the YouTube community. I was shouting at AirPeace. AirPeace to the rescue again is what our YouTube viewers are saying.
Absolutely.
So well done to Dr. Alan Onyema.
Absolutely. Kudos to Very Dark Man, of course, as well. Very Dark Man and Dr. Alan Onyema of AirPeace.
All right, as you can see on Nigerian Story, breaking news. AirPeace pledges free evacuation medicals for trafficked Nigerian girls in Ivory Coast. This is happening after Very Dark Man brought the issue to public attention. As you can see, it is also on Vanguard. Recall that activists Very Dark Man, Martin Vincent Hotel, raised the alarm over the underage Nigerian girls trafficked to Ivory Coast. Reacting, AirPeace boss Onyema offered free flights back home and medical care for the Nigerian girls. He expressed deep concern and condemnation over the recent discovery of Nigerian underage girls trafficked to Ivory Coast. We will bring them home. As you can also see on Vanguard, Alan Onyema, the airline's chairman, made the announcement in a statement. He called for collective effort to discourage trafficking, emphasizing its inhumane and ungodly nature. So from the news, Onyema is going to avail an airplane. Is going to avail an airplane that will go to Ivory Coast to bring back those girls after all documentation have been properly made. So first of all, shout out to Onyema for coming to the rescue of these girls. Also, he is not even a government agent, so he's not charged with the responsibility of doing this. But he saw the whole situation. He understands the importance of doing this, considering the fact that first of all, they are children. First of all, they are children. And secondly, they are also Nigerians. So he decided to do this. This one will be government agent. This one will be government agent at all. Do you understand? And he decided to do this. So God bless Onyema. Secondly, to the people saying, very dark man, you carry 20 million, go give government agency. What about their funding? You people don't understand. Anything where concern poor people, the funding they poor. If they bring the funding of NAPTIP for you with the responsibilities where they charged with you, be surprised. And you know why the funding will not be much? Because now poor people. Now poor people that they work with, not be poor man picking that they traffic, not be poor man picking that they go bring. I don't know if you understand. So 80% of the rescues that NAPTIP will do now for the poor. So the funding cannot be big. You don't see the way Abike Dabiri quickly just come out herself. This same Abike Dabiri don't go rescue traffic victim before from another country. So as an African country now, we no consign her. Do you understand? She even they laugh. Thank God for the likes of Onyema, where see the need, where get human conscience. Abike Dabiri felt like it is not a concern. If to say I call out the Minister of Petroleum, the fact saying a taxpayers' money in your hand, you are supposed to redirect very dark man. And again, I will still say it is a concern because they are in diaspora. It is not my concern. Now, why country spoil like this? If na advanced country, you call customer, they go redirect you, go another place. But that's by the way. So understand it today. That anything that concern poor people, funding no they always dey because they don't care about you. They only care about you during politics. Let's keep that aside. Again, since where this thing happened, as those northern girls, those Hausa girls did that video, no northerner don't reach out to me or even send a message or even make a post about it to say, oh, say I watch children for somewhere. None of them. None of them. Nobody. Hello, very dark man. Yane, munge wani video de kasa internet. Yane, yazamu tebeke kamukao. Nothing like that. Now, Onyema, they bring plane. Do you understand? So shout out to Onyema and God will bless you. And shout out to the Rattle gang for sharing that. You understand? We did together. You see, the whole effort is paying off. You understand? The most important part is to bring these girls back to Nigeria and also make we join hands together to fight all these traffickers. We don't feel overlook them because say it never happened to us. And to immigration, please tighten our borders. Olubunmi Tunji Ojo, the Minister of Interiors, you are in charge of the immigration. Direct them to do the right thing. Direct them to do the right thing. I don't want to come born for Nigeria. I will say tomorrow, my pikimina jekpako, in a street boy. Me na street boy, other street boy day. Or okay, maybe now I don't get some kind of small thing, but I still be street boy. Maybe I go fit put my own picking for another better school, better than the one when I go in the future. But again, I still need to speak to my people, speak for my people. What of the people where we say they no get to put the children inside all those kind of schools? They'll come, they carry their children, they go. They carry leaders of tomorrow, they carry them follow border. Shout out to Onyema, God bless you.
About a very dark man, Martin Ose. I appreciate his, enthusiasm, almost like portable, getting overexcited over many things. That's Abibo Okikiola, who now says he wants to fight Anthony Joshua and all that, and he's looking for.
Dr. Ruben Abati, is the fact that you think that you have the moral ground to talk about very dark man to the point where you want to water down my efforts in order to create awareness surrounding the trafficking issue by comparing me with Portable. You think you have the moral ground. Abi, you think you thought you have forgotten. Is this not you in EFCC cell? See your belly, see how you dey. You and Fanika your day and co. See una, why did they take you to EFCC? You once had an opportunity to turn things around in the country. What did you do? Let's read what you did. Why we arrested Ruben Abati, EFCC. Let's go to why you were arrested. The Economic and Financial Crime Commission, EFCC, has given reason for the arrest of the former presidential spokesman, Ruben Abati, on Monday. The commission said in a post on its official Facebook that it invited Abati to its headquarters in Abuja to explain his role in an alleged mismanagement of the nation's funds during former Goodluck Ebele Jonathan's administration. The EFCC said Abati honored an invitation by EFCC at the agency's headquarters in Abuja, Nigeria. He is presently telling operatives of the commission his role in the alleged mismanagement of the nation's resources through his office. We shall keep you posted. Daily Sun, the specific reason Abati was invited, it has to do with the ONSA money. The EFCC also arrested and detained former minister of Federal Capital Territory, Bala Mohammed, over 1.2 trillion fraud. Now, if you go to the next side, it says that similarly, the commission has quizzed former special advisor to President Goodluck Jonathan on media publicity, Dr. Abati, in connection with the controversial $2.1 billion arms deal scam in the office of the former office of the National Security Advisor, Onsa Dansuki. It is still unclear how much the anti-graft agency has accused him of collecting from the alleged arms deal. So you see where they carry your name go. No matter how you try to water down me, you can never tag me. EFCC can never on earth pick me for fraud. Pick me for fraud. Even the Portable way they try to pay me with, they can never pick Portable for fraud. Say carry government money where they're supposed to take better people life, you carry on. From nowhere, you don't feel say, okay, yes, 2016 have passed, you know, you did like this, now you sit down for this thing, be a tribal bigot. This is not the first time you are doing this thing for Abike Dabiri. You did it in 2022. So that's why I'm responding to you. You did it in 2022, and I'll play the video as well. You did it in 2022. When they say when Indians were attacking Nigerian students, they were buying Nigerian students. Have you forgotten? When somebody reacted to it, Abike Dabiri called the person I'm not there. And you were on a rise that time to defend her. Again, tribal bigots. I don't even know how you take get doctor for your name. Maybe now you be doctor of doctoring documents. See where they put your name. EFCC carry, see your belly, fraudster belly, where you carry. According to EFCC, now see they call you. And you have the audacity. The annoying part of everything he said that day is he could not even open his mouth to highlight anything about the girls, to even educate people about trafficking. He didn't even do that. I was expecting him, okay, as he talked that thing about very dark man now, let's wait for him to say, okay, so Nigerians, the immigration, you need to do your part. Nigerians, be careful. You know, these are the measures that we need to take in order to protect our girls, in order to protect our boys from being trafficked. Just went there to try to defend that nonsense, Abike Dabiri, that does not respect Nigerians and does not respect the life of people. Just they there to do a camouflage work. Tribal bigots. Don't try to open your mouth in that your arrest station and talk about me. If you want to talk, let me come to your station. Let's talk about you and what you do with the money that they allege that you stole. When I sit down for that arise, especially you go on they talk about that people in the country, but when you had the opportunity, see where they put your name. EFCC picked you up with your big belly. They picked you up. See how you did there, black like Dudu Osun. You be like under pot. Be like under the bed. Very see face. Be like my bag, my pouch. You didn't want to judge me. He act like Portable. Like the Portable, you are trying to look like a fool now. You basically now you just try to say we they do things like mumu. Even the Portable, if they give an opportunity where they give you. Tribal bigots. See the video. Few people let me play the video so that I go know it's how they talk. He did it in 2022 for Abike Dabiri still. Watch.
Reactions have trailed comments made by the chairman of the Nigerians in Diaspora Commission, Abike Dabiri-Rewa, who in a recent Twitter post responded to a comment by using an insulting word while addressing the attack of Nigerian students in India. Well, on October 17th, the video showing Nigerian students being attacked at a university campus near Delhi, where 30,000 Nigerian students study, surfaced online. The chairperson took to Twitter to respond to the tweet, saying that the issue had been resolved. The Twitter user, who felt her response was unsatisfactory, commented using an insultive language, mumu, and said that Abike supports a failed government and was equally part of the failure. While responding to the Twitter user's comment, Abike used the word ode, a Yoruba word for foolish person, which has generated concern from various people, including Obiezekwesili, who described the response as messy and asked Abike Dabiri to clean it up. Well, let's take a reaction from Fola, who wrote, "One person whose job is to protect Nigerians in the diaspora and facilitate relationships with the international community just stereotyped the community of Nigerians living in Indonesia because she was personally insulted, a stereotype she should be working hard to dispel." Dr. Abati.
Okay, it's a matter of perspective. There's a lot of abuse, a lot of vitriol on Twitter. What Abike Dabiri did, I thought was in order. When that incident occurred Friday, Saturday, in that university, Goenka University in Gujarat, India, as a result of a football match, and then differences between Nigerians and the Indian students, she put out a statement and said, look, the Nigerian mission stepped in immediately, and that about 83 students, were rescued. The Nigerian mission in India also engaged the authorities, the Indian authorities, and also the school. And they got concrete assurance that the situation will be addressed.
Yes.
And she ended by saying, look, anybody that has any issue should please report to the Nigerian mission in Delhi, who are well apprised of the situation. So very plain, direct statement showing support, emphasizing citizen diplomacy. So I don't.
Ruben Abati. Abati. You see him. It's not your first time. Continue kissing ass. Tribal bigots. You could not open your mouth to say at least. And all those people they defend Abike Dabiri. It's not her first time. You can see. That's who she is. That camouflage she did there, they do. When she knows that they report problem to her every time. You want to know, say that woman a very nonsense person. You know how many times I don't call her attention to Nigerians when they did Libya. She don't talk anything. She don't open her mouth. The moment when she feels the one no concern her, she'll quickly want to use and shine. But for there, she go shoot herself for leg. That Libya one will wait for you with them. People they give you Abati, Fabi Abati, sorry. They talk. You want water me down? You know what I see for every course where make me the verse? I don't tell you say we don't give government official 24 hours or time. Don't be taxpayers' money there who they pay them. And those kids not in diaspora, be saying only traffic victims there for diaspora. Even if the traffic them reach there finish, they don't stay for the long time. Trafficking don't pass, they don't start to suffer. They're in diaspora. Your mouth just there they talk because you want defend your colleague. You better be careful with me. Better be careful with me. Not people like you can criticize me. You know possible. You had the opportunity. You sat down in power and I will not sit down for power for good luck ability Jonathan regime. Why for do a lot of things for this country? We want to not do. Today you don't come down. See where you go to sit down. Meanwhile, shout out to Rufai and that beautiful lady. There. Because as he said the other day, said, let's say they say you won't fight the lady and you won't beat her. Tribal bigots. Better be careful, else you go and learn or you will learn the hard way. Don't play.
Now, Ogio of Arise don't come out now. Acknowledge very dark man for the good thing with this guy they do. Yes, now so it's supposed to be. Let's say they do something, encourage them. You know, see the way they handle Ruben Abati. Not be small thing. But all credit on this video goes to Onyema, the CEO of Airpeace. Now so it's supposed to be. You don't tell what this man they do. You don't tell. If people say they do good thing, make they acknowledge them. Not just private man like you and I is fortunate and lucky to be a billionaire. many billionaires in Nigeria will not they help anybody. But this man, they use his money, they help people for free. And many billionaires they here. You know, no saying light will not get for Nigeria, so only one person give us light. How many of them they come out? Dangote give Nigeria light. If we really want to go there. Anyway, what do I know? Like our videos, share our videos. This is NAIJA Watch Media. Join us every day, 7 p.m. Nigerian time. Let's continue to talk about the things that are affecting you and I. Take care and bye for now.